to Election News Update on Osbc. My name is Tajuddin Amodu. President Muhammadu Buhari said his administration had been preaching against vote buying and monetization of politics, calling on politicians to desist from such acts. President Buhari, who spoke to newsmen in English and Hausa languages after casting his votes at polling units 03, Sarkin Yara in Daura, Katsina State, called on the electorate to vote for their preferred candidates, even if politicians tried to offer them money. We thank the voters for cooperating with the present administration's laid down rules and regulations through the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Report says that the president, who cast his votes at about 9:55 in the morning, refused to openly display his ballot paper as he did during the February 25 presidential election. In the meantime, Senate President Ahmed Lawan has lauded the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari as well as the 9th National Assembly, saying both deserve some credit for the improvement witnessed in the country's electoral process. Senator Lawan stated this shortly after casting his vote at Kachizu Ward polling unit in Bade local government area of Yobe State during the governorship and state house of assembly elections. According to him, the present administration allows the electoral process to be entirely determined by the guidelines and regulations of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Similarly, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has urged security operatives to investigate those involved in threats and violence towards the build-up of the governorship and House of Assembly elections. Femi Gbajabiamila stated this at his polling unit in Lagos after casting his vote. He said the perpetrators, whoever they are, or the party they support, should be brought to book to serve as deterrent to others moving forwards in future elections. According to him, voting in line with personal interest is part of the freedom of expression guaranteed in the Constitution, and no one has the right to interfere or hinder anybody in exercising their franchise. Gbajabiamila commended the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for improving on the electoral processes, noting that the governorship and House of Assembly elections were more seamless compared with the presidential and senatorial elections held last month. Eligible voters in Osun joined others nationwide to participate in the scheduled governorship and House of Assembly elections today. Wards and units visited the Wasi Iriwole North Local Council Development Area, Iriwole Local Government Area, Ikoyi, Ishokan South Local Council Development Area, as well as Ishokan Local Government Area of Osun State. Voters were spotted on the queues waiting patiently and ordered to elect their representatives in the House of Assembly. Accreditation and voting, which started on schedule, were diligently supervised by officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission, verifying eligible voters with BVAS machine as well as giving instruction on the ballot papers. Osbc News reporter Sonia Olon will also observe every presence of Nigeria Army personnel, the Nigeria Police, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, and security agents to ensure peaceful conduct of the exercise. Voting started in Atakumosa West and East on Kedu as both officials and equipment arrived on time at Ifewara, Iwara, Okebode, Atori, Osu, Igbodi areas. The atmosphere was peaceful, though security presence were visible in all the polling stations. The BVAS machine functioned optimally and the election has been orderly so far. Also, as at the time of filing this report, there were presence of no out-of-voters in Ife East local government in the state House of Assembly elections. At polling unit 1, Elwa Ilefe, the turnout was low compared to what was obtainable during the presidential and national assembly elections. The elderly, pregnant, and nursing mothers were accorded the needed preference, just as security operatives were on ground to ensure peace. However, there was a mood drama at Ward 3 in Lare, when a team of hoodlums disrupted the election process and broke the ballot paper and broke the ballot box. Speaking with newsmen shortly after his accreditation and voting, the Deputy Governor Prince Kola Olausi led the process of the election. He, however, condemned the armpit of violence recorded in some polling units, saying that security operatives are on top of the situation. Speaking in the same vein, Mr. Biji Odunlade declared the low turnout of voters, which he alluded to apathy. He, however, commended the electoral umpire for a job well done. The logistics put in place for the conduct of the state House of Assembly election in federal and local government of the state has been observed to be a plus for INEC. This is the finding by Osbc crew that monitored the election in polling units and wards across the local government. The deployment of diverse machines were seen to be the right measure for ensuring free, fair and credible poll with the acceleration of accreditation process. The area visited, which included Okila, Orai, Gbomina, Abegbede, the voters were on queue in an orderly manner waiting to cast their ballot. The security situation, as observed, was adequate with the presence of security officers at strategic locations. Voting and accreditation of electorate commenced early enough in ward and units visited in Ere Ijesha, Ijebu-Jesha, Ijeda, Ipetu-Jesha, Ikeji, Kejara-Keji, Owena, and some other places visited by Osbc crew who monitored the exercise in Oreado State constituency. The atmosphere was peaceful as security operatives were strategically positioned to forestall breakdown of law and order. Aged, pregnant women, and physically challenged people were given preference to cast their ballots. Speaking with newsmen immediately after casting his ballot, a legal practitioner, Pelumi Olajengbesi, who commended the Independent National Electoral Commission for ensuring free, fair, and credible election, named the low turnout of electorate during the exercise. The rescheduled governorship and state House of Assembly election is taking place today in all the 36 states of the country. The state House of Assembly election in Ayodele local government area of Osun State commenced at scheduled time as INEC and ad hoc staff arrived polling units early enough with their election materials for the exercise. The biometric voter accreditation machine was used to either capture the faces or fingerprints of voters before they were allowed to cast their votes. Officials of Independent National Electoral Commission also enforced priority voting in some polling units as the aged, people with disability, pregnant women and nursing mothers got quick attention. Osbc News monitored the election in Odi-Omu, Gbongan and Orile-Owu and observed that turnout of voters was generally low in some polling units, while some others witnessed large turnout of voters. It was also observed that the election was generally peaceful as security operatives were fully on ground to maintain law and order. Some of the voters who spoke in separate interviews with Osbc News include the former Minister of Police Affairs, Alhaji Abdul-Jalil Adesina, and Prince Dotun Babayemi stated that the election has been very peaceful and expressed hope that the outcome will reflect the wish of the people and further help in strengthening Nigeria's democracy. Eligible voters across the Reporting Ondo State constituency trooped out today to perform their civic rights in choosing the candidates of their choice at the state assembly polls. As early as 8 in the morning, voters were already on queue to perform their civic responsibility. Osbc News crew observed a smooth and peaceful conduct at various wards and units visited in Rufai, Osun, and other villages in towns in the constituency. It was an impressive turnout of the electorate in wards and units visited just as security situation was at peak to protect lives of voters. Speaking with Osbc News, former Commissioner for Finance in the state, Mrs. Oluyemi Wilson, Mr. Ebenezer Adeniji and Emmanuel Andi attested that the exercise was violence-free as some of the INEC officers and security agents compromised their primary assignment at the poll. Notwithstanding the low turnout of voters in today's election, it has been peaceful and orderly in all units visited by Osbc News crew in Ifelodun State constituency. Findings by Osbc crew in different polling units in Ward 12 in Ikwende, Ward 9 and 10 in Iba, Ward 11 in Obagu, and Ward 1 to 8 in Ikonu Township indicate a peaceful environment with orderliness and among various party agents. Those who spoke to Osbc News, including federal legislators, former council chairmen and secretaries across political divides, among other stakeholders, lent credence to the fact that the election was smooth as at the time of filing this report. The INEC officials also conducted themselves orderly, while security agents, including soldiers, police, NSCDS, FRSC, among others, exhibited a high level of professionalism and civility. As at the time of this report, voting has been concluded in some polling units with stakeholders waiting for counting, while voting was underway in other polling units. The much anticipated governorship and state legislative election across the country started as scheduled by the Independent National Electoral Commission through with the exception of 8 states that include Osun, Ekiti, Edo, and Ondo, among others, who are not having governorship election. Osbc News crew who monitored the activities in the local government reports that the exercise went on smoothly. Speaking with Osbc News, a former speaker of Osun State House of Assembly, Professor Mojeed Alabi, expressed satisfaction with the process, saying the turnout of electorates has so far been impressive. He commended the INEC for putting adequate preparation in place, leading to the success of the exercise. Also speaking with Osbc News in the Apollo unit, our former chairman of the local government, Honorable Ayegbayo Bola, and Dr. Richard Idowu, who maintained that the exercise was peaceful and orderly. A visit to Soigbe, Inisha, Eboro, Ayegunle, Ato, and Ejigbo Ilawo, Ola, Ika, among others, indicate that residents observe the movement restriction orderly as directed by the Nigerian police. In the meantime, no record of malfunctioning of biometric voter accreditation machine was provided by INEC to capture and identify electorates before voting. Also, electorates in Ilesha, East and West State constituencies are massively turned out to exercise their franchise. The voting and accreditation started in places such as Idasa, Ikoti, Orogba, Okesa, all in Ilesha, East and West. Some voters who spoke on the peaceful conduct and effectiveness of the vast machine expressed satisfaction over the seamless process. In a chat with newsmen after he had cast his ballot in Unit 6 Ward 10, Speaker of the House, Honorable Timothy Owo, awarded the voting accreditation. Also speaking was a chieftain of PDP in Ilesha, is Honorable Sunday BC, who cast his vote at Okesha, noting that the election was peaceful and commended the conduct of the exercise, but expressed reservation over the alleged intimidation of voters. It was equally observed that security operatives were seen mounting strategic location to maintain law and order. In the meantime, the State House of Assembly election was peaceful. Not polling units monitored at Osbc local government today. Staff reporter Adeboye Popola, who led the Osbc election monitoring team, moved around the polling units in Inisha, Ekosin, Igbayi, Konta, Faji, Ijabe, and Okuku, where all the electorates exercised their civic rights dutifully. Electoral materials and INEC officials got to polling units ahead of commencement of the poll. The Beavers machine was efficient in capturing electorates, but there were a few cases of rejection of voters by the Beavers. Party agents, mainly of APC, PDP, and APM, were those we met at the polling units. And with that, we have come to the end of the updates on the ongoing election. Join us later for more on the updates. Good evening.
kúrọ̀lẹ́ ìròyìn nípa ètò ìdìbò làmúwá fún yín Kamil Abdulrahim lórúkọ mi. Ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari ti fìdínú rẹ̀ hàn sí bí ètò ìdìbò gómìnà àti tilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ ṣe wáyé lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí lónìí. Ààrẹ Buhari tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní kété tó dìbò tán ní Daura nípínlẹ̀ Katsina níbi tó ti báwọn olóṣèlú sọ̀rọ̀ lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì àti Haúsá ṣàlàyé pé ìjọba tó ń darí fún rere tako ríra àti títa ìbò tó sì rọ àwọn olóṣèlú láti dẹ́kun ìwà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn olùdìbò fún bí wọ́n ṣe dìbò fún ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC lákòókò ìdìbò rẹ̀ tó wáyé lọ́jọ́ 25 oṣù tó kọjá níbi tí sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ Bọ́lá Tinubu ti jáwé olúborí. Adarí ilé aṣòfin àgbà ilẹ̀ yìí sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ Ahmed Lawan ti sọ pé òṣùbà káre tọ́ sí ìjọba àti ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC ń ṣàkóso rẹ̀ lábẹ́ ìdarí ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari àti ilé aṣòfin àgbà fún àyípadà tíjọba náà ti mú bá ètò ìdìbò orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ Ahmed Lawan sọ yìí di mímọ̀ ní kété tó dìbò rẹ̀ tán ní wọ́ọ̀dù rẹ̀ níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn nípínlẹ̀ Yobe lásìkò ìdìbò gómìnà àti tilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe wí, ìjọba tó wà lóde ti fààyè gba àtúntò òfin ìdìbò èyí tó jẹ́ kí ètò ìdìbò lọ níbàámu pẹ̀lú àfojúsùn àjọ elétò ìdìbò orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Abẹnugan ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣojú-ṣòfin ilẹ̀ Honorable Fẹ́mi Gbàjàbíàmílà ti rọ ikọ̀ elétò ààbò pé kí wọ́n ṣe ìwádìí lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ nípa ìdúnkùkùlájà àti wàhálà tó wáyé nínú ìdìbò gómìnà àti tilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀. Honorable Gbàjàbíàmílà pàrọwà yìí lẹ́yìn tó dìbò rẹ̀ tán ní wọ́ọ̀dù kẹjọ ní Sùúrùlérè lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lẹ́yìn tó ṣojúṣe rẹ̀. Ó ṣàlàyé pé ó ṣe pàtàkì káwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò kó ṣàfihàn gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá lọ́wọ́ nínú lásìkò ìdìbò kí wọ́n sì fìyà tó tọ́ jẹ wọ́n kó lè jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ fún ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá tún fẹ́ sanwó aṣọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ìdìbò míì lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe wí, ètò ìdìbò níbàámu pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ àwọn aráàlú gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe wà nínú òfin orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ṣe pàtàkì fún ìfẹsẹ̀rinlẹ̀ ìjọba tiwantiwa. Honorable Gbàjàbíàmílà gbóṣùbà fún àjọ elétò ìdìbò ilẹ̀ yìí fún bó ṣe máyípadà létò ìdìbò orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Àwọn olùdìbò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun darapọ̀ máwọn akẹgbẹ́ wọn jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè yìí láti ṣojúṣe wọn nínú ìdìbò gómìnà àti ilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ tó wáyé lónìí. Ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí tó tọpinpin ètò ìdìbò náà ní wàásìmì níjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìdàgbàsókè agbègbè àríwá Ìrèwọlé, Ìkirè níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ìrèwọlé àti Ìkòyí níjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìdàgbàsókè gúúsù ìṣọ̀kan tó fi mọ́ Apòmù níjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìṣọ̀kan. Fàbọ̀jẹ́ ni pé ńṣe làwọn olùdìbò tó lọ́wọ̀ọ̀wọ́ láti dìbò yan àwọn aṣojú ẹkùn ìdìbò wọn nílé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Ètò àyẹ̀wò àwọn olùdìbò gbéra sọ lásìkò pẹ̀lú báwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ INEC ṣe ń lo ẹ̀rọ BVAS láti ṣàyẹ̀wò wọn. Olórí iléeṣẹ́ Ìsànyà Ọ̀nàrìndé tún fìròyìn sọ́wọ́ pé ńṣe làwọn ológun, àwọn ọlọ́pàá àti àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ ààbò ilẹ̀ ààbò òlu dúró wáwá láti rí i pé olùdìbò lọ mẹ́lọ́mẹ́. Ètò ìdìbò gbéra sọ lásìkò níjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìwọ̀ oòrùn àti ìlà oòrùn Àtàkùmọ̀sà gẹ́gẹ́ báwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ elétò ìdìbò àti àwọn ohun èlò ìdìbò ṣe tètè dé sí Ifẹ̀wàrà, Ìwárá, Òkèbodè, Òṣù, Ìbòdì, Àtòrìn. Wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ ni ohun gbogbo lọ nígbà táwọn agbófinró náà kò gbẹ́yìn. Ẹ̀rọ BVAS náà ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa láwọn agbègbè tí kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí kàn sí. Lásìkò táǹkóròyìn yìí jọ àwọn olùdìbò kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jáde níjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìlà oòrùn Ifẹ̀. Ìròyìn fi yé ni pé àwọn èèyàn kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jáde ní yúnítì kínní ẹnuwá Ilé Ifẹ̀ tí èèyàn bá ṣe àkàwé ìṣọwọ́ṣe àwọn olùdìbò lásìkò ìdìbò ààrẹ àti ilé aṣòfin àpapọ̀. Àwọn arúgbó, àwọn aboyún àti àwọn ìyálọ́mọ làwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ elétò ìdìbò kọ́kọ́ dá lóhùn nígbà táwọn agbófinró náà dúró wáwáwá. Àmọ́ ṣá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kan tó fara pẹ́ eré orí ìtàgé ṣẹlẹ̀ ní wọ́ọ̀dù kẹta ní Ìlàrè nígbà tí ikọ̀ àwọn ọmọ gàfé kan pàkúta ṣètò ìdìbò náà pẹ̀lú bí wọ́n ṣe ba àpótí ìdìbò jẹ́. Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ kété lẹ́yìn tó dìbò tán igbákejì gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọmọọba Kọ́lá Adéwùsí Yòǹbó agbékalẹ̀ ètò náà. Àmọ́ ṣá ó fojú láìfi wo rògbòdìyàn tó wáyé láwọn ibùdó ìdìbò kan nígbà tó ní àwọn agbófinró ti wà lójú iṣẹ́. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Bíyì Ọdúnládé, ó fẹ̀mí ọkàn rẹ̀ hàn sí báwọn olùdìbò kò ṣe fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jáde. Àmọ́ ṣá ó gbóṣùbà fún ìṣọwọ́ṣe àjọ INEC. àwọn àgbékalẹ̀ kan tájọ elétò ìdìbò ilẹ̀ yìí gbé kalẹ̀ fétò ìdìbò ilé aṣòfin ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìfẹ́dayọ̀ tún jẹ́ kí àjọ elétò ìdìbò ilẹ̀ yìí kó tún ṣàṣeyọrí míì. Ìwádìí kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí sí gbogbo ibùdó ìdìbò àti wọ́ọ̀dù ní gbogbo ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ń fi hàn pé ìdìbò náà lọ nírọ̀wọ́rọ̀sẹ̀. Lílo ẹ̀rọ BVAS tún jẹ́ kétò náà kó lọ nírọ̀rùn pẹ̀lú ètò àyẹ̀wò àwọn olùdìbò. Lára àwọn agbègbè tí ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí kàn sí ní Òkè Ìlá-Ọ̀ràngún, Ọ̀rá Ìgbómìnà, Alágbẹ̀dẹ, Ìdí Ọdán. Níbẹ̀ làwọn olùdìbò ti tò lórí ìlànà wọ́rọ́wọ́ láti ojúṣe wọn. Àwọn ikọ̀ elétò ààbò náà kò gbẹ́yìn láwọn ibùdó ìdìbò ọ̀hún torí àìbámọ̀ ọ̀fọ́n ilé-ìfẹ́ fìrùnàgbà. Àwọn olùdìbò tún jáde lẹ́kùn ìdìbò ìlà oòrùn Iléṣà àti ìwọ̀ oòrùn Iléṣà láti ojúṣe wọn láti òfin. Ètò ìdìbò àti àyẹ̀wò orúkọ àwọn olùdìbò wáyé láwọn agbègbè bíi Ìdásà, Ìkótì, Òrògbà, Òkèṣà níjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìlà oòrùn àti ìwọ̀ oòrùn Iléṣà. Díẹ̀ lára àwọn olùdìbò tí wọ́n bá kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ lórí bẹ́tò ìdìbò náà ṣe lọ wọ́n sọ pé ètò ń lọ nírọ̀wọ́rọ̀sẹ̀ tí wọ́n sì gbóṣùbà fún àjọ elétò ìdìbò ilẹ̀ yìí. Nínú ìfọ̀rọ̀wérọ̀ kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí pẹ̀lú abẹnugan ilé ìgbìmọ̀ asòfin ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Ọ̀gbìn Timothy Owóẹ̀yẹ ní yúnítì kẹfà wọ́ọ̀dù kẹwàá ni ó ti gbóṣùbà fún ètò ọ̀hún. Bákan náà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ èèkàn nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú PDP níjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìlà oòrùn Iléṣà Honorable Sunday Bisi ẹni tó náà dìbò rẹ̀ ní Òkè ìṣàgbóṣùbà fún bẹ́tò náà ṣe lọ àmọ́ tó ní àwọn kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ díẹ̀ wá nínú ìdìbò ọ̀hún. Ó wòye pé àwọn ikọ̀ elétò ààbò kò fojúṣe wọn játa fún bí wọ́n ṣe ń lọ tí wọ́n ń bọ̀ lọ́nà àti jẹ́ kí gbogbo nǹkan lọ ní mẹ́lọmẹ́lọ. Àyẹ̀wò àwọn olùdìbò àtètò ìdìbò tètè bẹ̀rẹ̀ láwọn wọ́ọ̀dù tó wà ní Ẹ̀rẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀ṣà, Ìjẹ̀bú-Jẹ̀ṣà, Ìpẹ̀tù Ìjẹ̀ṣà, Ìkejì Arákejì, Ọ̀wẹ̀nà àtàwọn agbègbè míì tí kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí tó tọpinpin ìbò lẹ́kùn Orí Adé kàn sí. Ṣe làwọn agbófinró dúró káàkiri láti rí i pé ohun gbogbo ń lọ ní mẹ̀lọmẹ̀lọ. Lára àwọn táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ INEC tètè dálò ní àwọn arúgbó, àwọn aláboyún àti àwọn àkàndá ẹ̀dá. Nígbà tó ń bá kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ onímọ̀ nípa òfin kan Pẹ̀lúmi Ọlájẹngbèsì tó gbóṣùbà fún àjọ INEC fún ìṣọwọ́sí rẹ̀ nígbà tó fojú láìfiwò báwọn olùdìbò kò ṣe fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jáde. Ètò ìdìbò sílé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ gbéra sọ lásìkò níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ayédáadé. Ṣe làwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ INEC ń lo ẹ̀rọ BVAS láti ya ìka ọwọ́ àti ojú àwọn olùdìbò kí wọ́n tó lè sojúṣe wọn. Bákan náà làwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ INEC tètè dé dáwọn arúgbó, àwọn àkàndá ẹ̀dá àti àwọn aláboyún àtàwọn ìyá lọ́mọ lóhùn. Ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí tún tọpinpin bí ìbò ṣe lọ ní Ọdẹ Òmu, Gbọ̀ngán àti Orílẹ̀ Òwú nígbà tó ní àwọn olùdìbò kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jáde. Àwọn tó bá kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ nínú èyí tá a ti rí mínísítà tẹ́lẹ̀ rí fọ́rọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá Aláàtì Abdul Adéṣiyàn àti ọmọọba Dọ̀tun Babayẹmí wòye pé ètò náà lọ nírọ̀wọ́rọ̀sẹ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n láwọn nígbàgbọ́ pé àbájáde ìdìbò náà yóò wà níbàámu pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́ aráàlú. Àwọn olùdìbò níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ìrẹ́pọ̀dùn, Òròlú ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun jáde lọ́pọ̀ yanturu láti ṣojúṣe wọn lọ́nà àti yan ẹni tí yóò ṣojú ẹkùn ìdìbò náà nílé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Nǹkan aago 8:30 làwọn olùdìbò ti tò lọ́wọ̀ọ̀wọ́. Ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí tó ṣàbẹ̀wò sáwọn ibùdó ìdìbò kan nílùú Ìlóbù, Ìfọ́n, Ẹ̀rìn Ọ̀ṣun, Owódé àtàwọn ìletò míì fi ìròyìn sọwọ́ pé ní ìrọ̀wọ́rọ̀sẹ̀ àwọn agbófinró náà kò gbẹ́yìn láti rí i pé ààbò tó péye wà fáwọn olùdìbò. Nígbà tó ń bá kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ kọmíṣánná tẹ́lẹ̀ rí fétò ìṣúná ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun arábìnrin Olúrẹ̀mí Wilson, ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ebenezer Adéníjì àti Emmanuel Ayinde jẹ́rìí pé ètò náà lọ bó ṣe yẹ pẹ̀lú àlàyé pé àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ INEC àti àwọn agbófinró náà ṣiṣẹ́ wọn bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ. Ìdìbò gómìnà àti tilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ wáyé jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè gẹ́gẹ́ bá àjọ elétò ìdìbò ilẹ̀ yìí ṣe là kalẹ̀. Bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ìdìbò gómìnà kò wáyé ní ìpínlẹ̀ 8 ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ níbi tá a ti rí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, Èkìtì, Ẹdó àti Oǹdó pẹ̀lú àwọn míì. Ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí tó tọpinpin ìdìbò ṣe lálàyé pé níjọba ìbílẹ̀ tí ó kàn sí fàbọ̀jọ́ ni pé ètò náà lọ létòlétò. Bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àwọn ikọ̀ elétò ààbò kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ sí láwọn ibùdó ìdìbò kan níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Èjìgbò. Nígbà tó ń bá ìkọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ Osbc sọ̀rọ̀, abẹnugan ilé asòfin ìpínlẹ̀ yìí tẹ́lẹ̀ rí ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Mohammed Alabi fìdùnnú rẹ̀ hàn sí báwọn olùdìbò ṣe jáde wá dìbò ògbóṣùbà fún àjọ elétò ìdìbò fún bó ṣe ṣètò tó yẹ láti jẹ́ kétò náà kó kẹsẹ̀ járe. nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ nígbà tó ń bóyá iléeṣẹ́ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ aláàbẹ̀ níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Èjìgbò ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Ayégbáyọ̀ Gbọ́láhàn àti ọ̀mọ̀wé Richard Ìdòwú wọ́n ní ìdìbò náà kẹsẹ̀ járe. àbẹ̀wò kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ yìí sí Sòǹgbé Ìnísà Ayégúnlẹ̀ Àátọ́ ìlú Èjìgbò Ìjìmọ̀bà Ìláwó Ọ̀là Ìka Màṣífà àti àwọn míì fi hàn pé kò sí lọ bíbọ̀ ọkọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ti pa láṣẹ. ẹ̀wẹ̀ kò sí ìròyìn pé ẹ̀rọ bifas kò ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ níbi kankan. ìdìbò ilé asòfin ìpínlẹ̀ wáyé láwọn ibùdó ìdìbò tí kọ̀ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ Osbc ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Odò Ọ̀tìn òun iléeṣẹ́ ìyá Adébóyè Pópó ọlálọ́tọ́pinpin ìdìbò bó ṣe lọ ní Ìnísà fi hàn yín pé ìdìbò náà lọ ní Ìnísà Èkọ́sìn Ìgbàyè Kọ́ńtà Fàjì Ìjàbẹ́ Àṣí àti Òkùkù ṣùròyìn sọwọ́ pé àwọn olùdìbò ṣe ojúṣe wọn wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ ohun èlò ìdìbò àtàwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ elétò ìdìbò ilẹ̀ yìí tètè dé ibùdó ìdìbò. bákan náà ni ẹ̀rọ bifas tí àjọ INEC gbé kalẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ déédéé tó kàn jẹ́ pé ibì kọ̀ọ̀kan ló kù. àwọn aṣojú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC PDP àti APM wà níkàlẹ̀ láti tọpinpin ìdìbò ọ̀hún. àwọn ikọ̀ aláàbò náà wà láwọn ibùdó ìdìbò táwọn ológun sì wà níkàlẹ̀ láti dájú pé ọ̀fọ́n kò fèrènà gbà tí wọ́n sì fòfin de lílọ bíbọ̀ ọkọ̀. ṣé làwọn ọmọ gànfẹ́ kan yabo ibùdó ìdìbò Adéjàre ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Òṣòdì ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tí wọ́n sì tú àwọn olùdìbò tí wọ́n dúró de àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ elétò ìdìbò ilẹ̀ yìí ká níbi ìdìbò gómìnà ilé asòfin tó wáyé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. ẹnìkan tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà sojú rẹ̀ Arome Solomon sọ pé títí di aago 10 kọjá ìṣẹ́jú 12 àárọ̀ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ INEC kò tí ì dé tó mú kí ọ̀pọ̀ dúró táwọn ọmọ gànfẹ́ sì lọ kó káwọn mọ́bẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn nǹkan ìjà ogun láti fi tú wọn ká. èyí ló mú káwọn olùdìbò sàsálà fẹ̀mí wọn àmọ́ ikọ̀ aláàbò ti rékọjá sí agbègbè náà lọ́nà àti jẹ́ kí àlàáfíà kó jọba. àríjù báyìí lọ lórí ìròyìn ètò ìdìbò fún ti tàkókò yìí a ó tún máa mú àwọn ìròyìn wa fún yín tó bá ti tó àkókò. títí ìgbà náà ẹ kú jù lọ́nà.
Children grieving for their parents, hacked down before their time. I can't go on, I don't know who to trust. We was just the other of the day. Is this the way we want to live? With peace we don't have to grieve. But we mustn't take